Superman. He's iconic. Faster than a speeding bullet, stronger than a locomotive, he can fly and has heat vision. People say he's overpowered, and a lot more say he's boring. And I'm sick of hearing that. Superman is the hero. He's what all other heroes aspire to be. And for the past decade, I've had to sit through what if Superman was evil? And it's so dumb. Superman needs to be good. This new movie needs to change the minds of the public. I want people fanboying over Superman as much as they do for Iron Man and Batman. Because his ultimate power is his character.
You can't solve society's problems with a gun.
You know something, buddy? You're right. I'm gonna turn over a new leaf.
Good for you, sir.
The evil Superman trope is a fun thought experiment, but is only interesting because he's so strong. Even then, there have been plenty of times Wonder Woman, Flash, and Shazam have held up to Superman. Those are other heroes, not counting villains like Darkseid, Brainiac, and Zod. Making Superman the villain takes the very thing people complain about him and amplifies it to 1,000. When you portray someone only for their identity, they become one note. Superman is more than just his powers. Humility is the core to his character. Look at Kingdom Come Superman. He doesn't beat or kill Shazam. Instead, he goes out of his way to talk to Billy, to reach into his humanity. Because morality is what makes him a hero, not his powers.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die.
People undermine Jonathan and Martha Kent. There have been stories of what if Superman landed somewhere else, what would happen? And I rather like this nurture idea for Superman because it means everyone can have a hand at doing good. Jonathan and Martha raise someone who gives the world hope, and there isn't enough good fatherly role models in today's media. The Kents represent everyday people who are just trying to do good, and they instilled that in their son. And in doing so, prove that anyone can bring about great change just by doing their part for their child, community, or a stranger. The mythos of Superman wouldn't be what it is without the Kents. Moments like Kingdom Come wouldn't happen without them. It's funny, as a kid I liked Superman, but during my teenage years, I hated him. I thought he was stupid. And then my uncle gave me this comic book. And at the time I kept it, ironically because it's the one where he dies. But then I read it. Superman gives it his all. Even when he knows he's going to die, he pushes on, putting the lives of others before his own. Even after the fight ends, he holds on long enough to make sure everyone is alright before passing away. He had the strength to beat Doomsday, but his journey wasn't done till he knew everyone was safe. And that hit me. All of Superman's best moments are never his feats or strengths, but rather a test of his character. What's so funny about Truth, Justice, and the American Way is the title of a comic that was also made into a movie, Superman vs. the Elites. It showcases Superman's beliefs and principles and writes him in a way that his character shines through. When a group of heroes called the Elite start killing and executing criminals, Superman steps in to show two wrongs don't make a right. Truth, Justice, and the American Way doesn't mean he fights for America like in Frank Miller's Batman vs. Superman. It means he fights for the American ideals, what it should be, and freedom that everyone deserves. Which I always took interest that of all things Clark Kent could be, he chooses to be a journalist.
But I am Clark. I need to be Clark. I'd go crazy if I had to be Superman all the time.
Even when he isn't saving people, he tries to inform, give a voice, or even provide a service. One way or another, if he isn't saving lives, he's trying to improve them. And that has nothing to do with his powers. I used to think it helped him get to crime faster, but he has won a Pulitzer Prize in being a writer. Clark works as a writer just as hard as he works as Superman. James Gunn's Superman is not far off, and I need it to be a good movie. It's the one thing I'm looking forward to this year. It's the only thing I'm looking forward to this year. Not just someone who fights the bad guy, but someone who fights to do the right thing. Because what makes me love Superman is that he's someone with the power of gods and chooses to reach for humanity. He will always give someone a choice before he ever forces their hand or kills them. Because at the end of the day, what truly makes Superman a relatable hero is that he's just a guy from Kansas. Until next time, play nice.
Well,
Damn it.
the
I broke one of my favorite ones, too.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's not a big